Scholars, welcome back to another week of SHS Media. My name is Emma.
And my name is Enzo, and we are your hosts.
Let's start this week off with some academic updates around the school.
From March 10th to the 14th, the Millamar is hosting a St. Patrick's Day scavenger hunt. Stop by the Millamar to start the scavenger hunt. The top prize is a $15 goodie basket, and other prizes will be a 50% off for your next order.
The softball team will be selling Papa's Pizza coupons this week and next week, fundraising for our team. The money will go to improving their field, team gear, and more.
The senior leadership group is collaborating with Menchie's for a fundraiser. The proceeds will go to the class of 2025 graduation.
Students have been repeatedly breaking doors around the school, which is causing our staff to have to come to the school extremely early to fix them before school starts. Please be respectful and stop breaking the doors.
And with that, we will be right back after the segment on the clothing closet.
What was the inspiration behind creating the Outfitters, the boutique?
I actually got the idea for the Miller Outfitters from Sheldon High School, which has a similar model. And I thought it was really amazing how they had this unmanned space, and I liked how it was just available for everybody, and it was really student-led and student-run. So I thought maybe we could adopt that model here at Springfield High School. I started it because people were always asking me for different clothing items. So I started putting the clothes, I started getting donations of clothing, and I started hanging them. We also did get a huge donation of clothing not too long ago from the Active 2030 Club that did a big donation run from the community. So instead of that clothing going to thrift stores, which then charge you money, they went to us. So it's like we have our own free thrift store. I remember once I got like a donation bag and some students were going through it, some of my teaching assistants, and then some other students wandered in and were looking at it. They probably were not people who maybe otherwise would have thought to go to our clothing closet. Part of my motivation in starting the clothing boutique is that really we should all be going to thrift stores. We should not be buying clothes new, because clothing production actually accounts for up to 10% of the global carbon dioxide output and a fifth of the 300 million tons of plastic produced globally each year. So clothing production is really terrible for our environment. And another thing to know is that only a tiny fraction of clothing actually gets recycled. And did you know that around 2,100 pieces of clothing are thrown away every second? That is also part of my motivation. Let's all get together. We don't need to go spend a bunch of money at Old Navy for cheap clothing. Let's just reuse the clothes that we have. What's old to somebody is new to somebody else. Yeah, there's no reason to not do it.
Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed that segment.
Spring sports are now preparing for the season ahead, which includes baseball, softball, track and field, tennis, golf, flag football, and boys volleyball.
If you would like to join us here in Advanced Media, or if you have any feedback, or if there's anything you would like to see on SHS News, scan the QR code on screen and fill out the feedback form.
We want to involve our student body in the making of our show. So if you have any ideas for segments or ways to involve you, please let us know.
You can follow us on Instagram at SHS Advanced Media for a behind-the-scenes look of our production.
And now, a happy birthday to our very own Jaden Tanner. Hooray!
And that's all we have for today's episode of SHS News.
See you all next time. Bye.